Welcome back, guys, to Junpei Reacts. Today, is this crooked?
I think it is crooked.
What did I say so far?
Welcome back to Junpei Reacts. Today we're going to be watching Overlord.
Welcome back to Junpei Reacts.
I hate you so fucking much.
Today,
like, why do I even try?
We're going to be watching Overlord, one of my favorite anime.
I've never watched it. I have all the Albedo figures, though.
That's... okay. Alright.
I mean, Albedo's hot, bro.
She is, yes.
Yeah.
I have watched a lot of, like I said, secondary content. I've told them this already. I've watched a lot of secondary content on, like, a lot of the characters. So I know some of their stats or, like, what their, like, main classes kind of are.
Yeah.
So I'll be maybe punching in here and there.
I'll say if you're not new to the channel, Junpei will be my teacher, like I was.
Kinda.
I was for solo leveling for him.
Yeah, but it's been a while since I've like watched the series, so like and watch any of the secondary content. So like, bear in mind, like I may get a lot of things wrong, but I think majority of shit I'll probably get right. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the episode. But if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. Kadokawa. How do you say that?
Kadokawa?
Kadokawa?
I think it is.
You put some stank to it.
Kadokawa?
Kadokawa?
It's funny because he's Spanish, so he's kind of trying to like pronounce it a little bit of Spanish.
That's a long ass title, dog.
DMMORPG.
That's still a long title. Jesus Christ.
It's just MMORPG with D.
DMMORPG. Okay, so that's 101 years ahead of us. So 1226, 2126 plus 12, 8.
I was gonna say there are things in this anime that I will say there is 3D animation, but I don't think it's like a super big like part of the show. I would say this show does a really good job at like world building, and there's not a lot of animation you're gonna see that you're like, oh my god, the animation's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just storytelling that you're like, oh wow, storytelling.
I just don't like 3D animation when it's like the main focus of the fucking thing, you know?
Yeah. Not really. Here's the intro.
And I can never remember her name. I just know she's a vampire.
Yes.
So I do know a little bit about these things just because of like the like the anime figures and like card games, etc., etc.
Card games?
Yeah, there's a it's called White Shorts.
Mm-hmm.
White Shorts has like card games based on animes. So I know a little bit about the people, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know like the butler's name's Sebastian.
Yeah.
Obviously Albedo.
Or Sebas.
Sebas, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, his whole name might be Sebastian. I've only been heard them call him Sebas though.
Yeah, so like I know a few things about the anime. I don't know anything else really. I know the major bugs, I think.
Huh?
The major bugs, right?
Not all forms of monsters.
Is that Hiro-Hiro-san?
Hero-san, yes.
Why is he a slime? What the fuck? So I'm assuming they're shutting down the game, right?
Yeah.
So the countdown, he's like, what, an hour and a half left until they fully shut down?
Well, they'll explain it, yeah.
God damn, that's a big ass guild.
0 points of damage.
But it's just a game, it's not that deep. It's really not. Isn't that his name, like Einzarbu?
Not really.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff they will explain. Like, yeah, okay. So
Okay,
you might,
okay.
yeah, just know that they will explain stuff.
That's interesting. The fact that they couldn't be human.
Yeah, in the guild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Sebastian.
Tian.
So it is Sebastian.
Yeah. That's crazy. Nobody made it that far. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
They were just like the most powerful guild in the game. So, like I said, I've watched a lot of secondary content about some of these, like Sebas.
Yeah.
I've seen like some of his stats, and like I'll probably explain it a little later in the series, but
Yeah.
Right now it's not that really. Some of their stats you would not like believe they would have. You're like, oh, okay, that's like interesting,
Yeah.
because it doesn't match their build, physical build. Like since you already know out of battle, like,
Yeah.
she's actually a tank.
What?
Yeah. Her defensive stats are like crazy.
I thought she was a paladin.
She is. All I know is her race. She's a. Fuck. What's the girl version? Incubus. Fucking.
Yeah.
Succubus. Yeah. So she's a succubus with some other.
Oh, he's gonna change it? That's funny.
Yeah.
Because she was like, she had the personality of a bitch, so. Oh, is this why she's obsessed with them?
Yes.
Is this like he wore a headset or something? Like did he have to?
He has to wake up at 4 a.m. Fuck.
Was he wearing a headset or something?
Yeah, he's wearing a headset. Right
Okay,
now.
okay, that makes sense. So she's a tank.
She's a tank, technically, yes. And Sebas is more. I might as well say it now. He's more of like an all-rounder, like fighter. He has good tank stats, good
Gotcha.
offensive stats.
Get rid of the fan service.
Now you just like.
I know, right? Forget trope of any isekai ever. So is he like a lich?
He is.
Okay. So I'm assuming he has really high magic power and then semi-weak defense.
Yes. He plays D&D, by the way, so he knows a lot of some of these classes and things like that.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yes, yeah, this one is, of course, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The jiggle faces go crazy on that one. Well, he's still touching, by the way. Let's not forget the fact.
He said 18 plus action. You can't do that in the game.
He's still going, by the way.
Yep.
She's like a tsundere, right?
Not really. She would have been a tsundere if she
still had a bitch.
if she still had the bitch function, yeah.
So I'm assuming it's like the most overpowered stuff ever.
Kinda, yeah. They'll explain what it is. I can't 100% explain it, or like.
Each one of those rings is like 1,000,000 gold. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's inside of.
They're in the 6th floor.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, no.
Strength and speed. Sis, hold on, what the fuck? That's a guy, right?
Stop asking, bro.
Answer my question.
There we go.
我々全員で作り上げた最高位のギルド武器スタッフ・オブ・アインズ・ウルコーンだスタッフの7匹の蛇が加える宝石はそれぞれがゴッツアーティファクトさらにこのスタッフ本体に込められた力もゴッツを超越し
Yeah. So world items, I don't know if you...
Let him finish talking.
Yeah, wait, first I just want to explain what world items are, because he's like, basically he's saying this is on par with any world item. World items are just like things that can do like impossible, like...
Yeah, it's above God level.
ユグドラシルでは魔法は浮かび上がるアイコンをクリックするだけでよかった。しかし今はそれが出ない。だけど自分の奥に意識を向けるとわかる。サモンプライマルファイヤーエレメンタル。
It's kind of weak. For being a god item, it's kind of lackluster. Jesus fuck, never mind. What is happening?
レベルは80後半だ。
いいんですか？僕しなくちゃいけないことを思い出した。
know what class she is.
Da ga
I believe every one of those, every one of his NPCs are like
仲間には繋がらないか。
level 90.
守護者全員を集めている。
What is the voice actor for that guy? I've heard his voice
お
before.
前の味
Right?
There's a lot of famous, I think,
Voice actor?
voice actors. Yeah, like his voice actor, I think, is very famous.
ありがとうございます。こんなに運動したのは久しぶりです。
喉が渇いただろ
モモンガ様ってもっと怖いのかと思ってました。
う。そうか。 NPC たちは忠誠を尽くしてくれているらしい。ならば彼らに対しては
Her secondary
上位
voice
者と
fucking
して
disgusting.
威厳を行使するほか
Yeah, yeah, she's like a long tongue and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks crazy.
俺はユグドラシルでは最高レベルだったが、ここではどのくらいの強さなんだろうか。で、
Again, has not addressed the fact that he's a
戻るべ
skeleton.
きなんだろうか。
So is Kakaitis not in tank?
Who? Kokutas?
Yeah.
He actually technically is an offensive fighter. Yeah.
What the fuck?
But he looks like he's a tank.
Yeah.
I thought the whole time.
Oh, she's the first floor?
Yeah.
First, second, and third is one. She's fifth. Who's the fourth?
守護者統括アルベド
Who's the fourth floor?
第4階層守護者ガルガンチ
God damn
およ
you.
び第8階層守護者ビクティムを除き各階層守護者御身の前に平服し立てまつるご命令を至高なる御身
Yeah, so they'll come in
我
later.
らの忠義すべて
So
Or they'll be like announced later. There's no real reason. They just weren't here. There's no reason to just have all of them here, I guess. But that is
cool.
episode 1.
Let
That
me
is...
let me do the outro.
Yeah, there's a lot of like albedo art. I think some of these pictures are from the light novel.
Really?
I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen pictures and it looks similar to these, like this like artwork. But I could be wrong, because the light novel art is pretty cool too.
Well, I think they definitely know the audience because Albedo's just there. Is she important? Like, why is she like the only one being popped up?
I mean, she is the
The leader of the
clickbait
Frigates?
of the show.
That's true.
I've actually never really heard the entire thing for this, because it didn't really appeal to me. I've never even really saw this whole thing. Alright, that was episode 1. What'd you think about it?
It's good. It's good. I like the world building. I like the fact that it transitioned very smoothly.
Yeah, from like being...
Yeah.
from like getting isekai'd.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm
Yeah.
disappointed in is that we didn't get to see Truck come.
Truck couldn't just like run out of nowhere, hit the main character.
yeah.
Now he's isekai'd.
But it was a very, very, very smooth transition. I think there wasn't a lot of details that were left out, and I can see what you mean by this, by the world building. But it's good. The animation isn't like, oh my god, this is like the next level stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say like again in this series you don't get a lot of like animation that you're like, holy shit, this fight's so amazing. Like I said, everything's gonna come down to world building and storytelling.
Yeah.
And I don't quite remember, but I believe like the world building is really heavy in the first like 3, 4, 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And then
As it
you
should be.
kind of get into the story.
Yeah, because like right now there's a few unanswered questions of like, is it Yggdrasil? Is it the same world? Is it anything different? And like he said, he brought up the questions that I had. Is like, is his level still maxed out? Is he still as strong as he thinks he is? I mean, he just summoned a fire elemental that was basically level 80 without any effort, which is kind of crazy. But again, I don't know what levels are
Yeah, what it's
in
equivalent
regard to the world that they're in.
Yeah.
I can imagine because I play these types of games, but there's no comparison. I'm just looking forward to him being super overpowered.
Yeah, we're gonna obviously jump right into the next episode after this episode, but like, yeah, this is again one of my favorite series. I think it's like a not love or hate, but it's like a love or kind of just meh for some people. And if you don't like this series, I don't look at you any differently. But just like I'd be like, damn, like, I wouldn't be able. For me, obviously, I love the show, so I just sit there. I'm like, really, you don't like it? I can't understand.
I think it's the same thing. Like when I was watching Soul Leveling with you, you're like, and I was like,
how can you not love it?
Yeah, like that short you made of me when like Beers like literally like chopped off like everything.
I was gonna say maybe I'm just so invested into this series to the point where this is why I love it so much.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really invested into like solo leveling or anything like that.
I was the same way with Sword Art Online the first season though. I just wish that they stopped after the first season.
I liked the first season.
The
second season was
dog.
Third season. Not terrible, and then when they got the Gun Gale
was its own thing. I don't even consider that Sword Art Online.
I feel like it wasn't that bad either, but it's kind of meh. And then there was like Ulterior or something.
Yes.
I never watched it.
People
People said it was good though.
I didn't watch that one either because it fell off the wagon after Gun Gale because it went back into Gun Gale and then they've been trying to do a whole bunch of stuff with it. But apparently it got super deep because apparently Asuna. We're not gonna get into it.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway, so
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to season 2. I'm glad all the seasons are out already. We don't have to wait
we have 4 seasons, so this is gonna be a while. This is gonna be the one that runs for a minute, and I appreciate that and I love it. And I hope he loves it. But we will see. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into the next episode for us. But for you guys, we'll see you guys in the next video. So if you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe right here. Yes, it'll be right here. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Alright. Peace.